Hi, this is Vishesh, and in this session, we'll look forward for the usage of doctor visit scheduling as well as DCR. So let us continue with the first thing, that is doctor visit scheduling. I'll take you to the login of an RE, that is Ashish Pal. So firstly, let us see how a doctor visit planner could be maintained, which actually is done by your team on regular basis at the start of the month. So this is how you have to access it. You have to go to the calendar tab, then to the doctor visit plan for accessing the planner. So this is how the planner will look like for doctor visits. You have to mention the month, the year, and then you have to click on the search to find the planner of that month, and to plan for that specific month which you have already searched. For example, I have searched for December 2015. You need to click on edit, and then for scheduling few visits, we simply need to click on the dates against the doctor names. For example, I need to schedule a visit for 5th of December for Dr. Alka Jain and Dr. Archana Gupta. So I simply need to click on these two boxes and need to save it. As soon as I'll save it, as the time has been specified by clicking on those options against the time and doctor, now the system is asking you for the start time of that meeting for that doctor visit. So for that purpose, we need to select the doctor time, I mean the visit time, doctor visit time, 10 a.m. And please keep in mind that we need to change this time here. If we won't do that, let us see, I have changed for the time for one visit, and the Alka Jain's visit has the time for Alka Jain visit has not been changed. So when I'll try to save it, the system says time is mandatory for doctor visit. In case not provided, the visit will not be scheduled. So if you need to plan for a visit, you need to specify the timings here. If you won't specify that, that visit will not be saved in your planner. So I'll click on OK. So now here you can see we have clicked on two visits. We tried to plan two visits for Dr. Alka Jain and for Dr. Archana Gupta, but on the contrary, I haven't mentioned the time visit for Dr. Alka Jain. That is why that visit has not been planned yet. If I need to plan it, I need to edit it again and need to click on it again. I'll save it. It'll ask me for the timings. This time is in the 24-hour format, so I need to choose that specifically. So here we have scheduled two visits. We have planned for two visits, that is for 5th of December for Dr. Alka Jain and for Dr. Archana Gupta. So now this was for planning any visit on the behalf of, I mean for an RE. This is how an RE can schedule a visit. So now let us go to the manager's login once, so as to see how he can check it. Mr. Dinesh Prasad Tiwari, to whom Ashish Pal is actually reporting. This is the reporting manager. So I'll go to the doctor visit planner of this manager now, and this is how the planner will look like. You can see here the superiors of this manager is here, and this calendar signifies that if there is some tick on these blocks, that means the superior is visiting on those dates to his territory. And beneath this is the team which is actually reporting Mr. Dinesh Prasad Tiwari, that is the manager, and here is our RE from which we have scheduled it. So to check this, check the calendar, check the scheduled visit of the planner of this RE. The manager needs to click on this plus button so as to expand the calendar for this RE. Now here you can see few visits are in green background and the others are simple. So this green background signifies that RE has already scheduled for this visit. He has planned to visit these doctors on these specific dates which are highlighted in green. And if a manager wants to add in, when a manager want to join in, he can simply click on these visits. For that purpose, he need to edit again and need to simply click on these visits, so that he can tell his RE, the RE will get to know that the manager is also visiting for these doctors. So let us just schedule for one doctor, that is Dr. Alka Jain, not for the other one. However, he will visit Dr. Archana Gupta on the other day, for the next day, that is 6th. So let us see how this will work. I'll save it here. And the system is asking for the time of Dr. Archana Gupta. See why he has asked for only one doctor's visits start time, because the other one was which was actually been joined in by the manager. For that meeting, the time has already been specified by the RE. But in this case, here the manager has specified the visit into the territory of Ashish Pal, that is the RE, and this visit has been scheduled right now. It has been scheduled independently by the manager only. So that is why the system is asking for the timing. So we'll specify the time here as 11 AM and we'll save it. So now we can see that the manager is working jointly for the meeting of Dr. Alka Jain on 5th of December. On the contrary, he will join. He will go to the for the meeting to Dr. Archana Gupta independently on 6th of December. So now let's go back to the RE's login so as to see what effect has these visits given on the RE's planner. So I'll go back to the doctor visit plan of an RE now. Here you can see for 5th he'll be getting to know that the manager will be visiting for Dr. Alka Jain on 5th of December, and on 6th of December he is visiting for Dr. Archana Gupta. However, the RE has not scheduled any visit for Dr. Archana Gupta on 6th. So what he will do is he will simply edit it and will click on the visit for Dr. Archana Gupta also, so that he can join in with the manager. He will simply save it, and now the timings for this visit has not been asked by the system because the manager has already specified the timings, and hence RE has only joined in within that meeting only. So moving forward, so this was about the planner, how you can plan for a month. However, there is a validation that for any kind of visit which has been done, which has been closed, will not be edited within the planner. So let me just get you to the way how we will close the visit now. We have already scheduled 3 visits, 1, 2 and 3. Now we'll go to the my calendar so as to close these visits. So here you can see these three visits are there, wherein one is the independent visit and the other ones are with the joint working within with his manager only. So now I'll close these visits. For closing any visit, we have to select done, as we are doing in home visit also. For cancelling, we have to select the cancel button, and for rescheduling we need to click on reschedule. In that case, the system will ask again for the start date and the end date of that doctor visit. So now I'll go forward with the done button so that I can close this visit here only. There is a field called purpose. Here the specified pre-specified list has been given to you. You need to just select those reasons for which purpose you have meted that doctor. You can add remarks here and you'll simply save it. So what the system says, that start time has to be less than the end time. That means this start time for 5th of December is 10 a.m. but I am trying to close this by 1 a.m. The end time has been specified right now is the default, that is 1 a.m. So what I need to do is I need to change it to the correct time so that the system will accept it. 10 to 10:30 would be fine. I'll select the purpose again. Remarks and save. So this is how we can close the visit for an RE. So let us see the visits which were scheduled. I'll filter those dates, 5th and 6th. I'll search it. So here you can see this visit is closed, right? Similarly, for a visit which has been done with the help of his manager with the joint working with his manager, he can close that also. Simply need to specify the time again. 1 p.m. was the scheduled time, so 1:15, 1:10 was okay. So now I'll save it. So this is how I'll go to the filter to see what has happened. So now two visits are done, one is still remaining. So now let us just go to this visit which has actually been scheduled by manager first and then RE has joined in, but now for some reasons the manager could not join in on that day. So here the RE has an option to remove this person here, and also in case anyone has been joined in on the end point of time, that person could be added here. But yes, the validation for the system says that you can add only 3 participants here, and the participant will be the person, the manager who is actually there and down in the hierarchy, sorry, up in the hierarchy for that RE. So if I need to remove this person from the, if the manager was not there but yes the AVP was there, he can add that, and he has deleted the manager's name. I'll just close this. Add the remarks. We'll save it. So now I can see here for these dates, the 3 visits has been done, and the participant name for the last visit was changed from Dinesh Prasad Tiwari to the other AVP, that is Rashmi Chaudhary. So now let us just go to the doctor visit plan again. But the question arises that if an RE has deleted a manager from the visit, how that manager will let know that he has been deleted from it. So for that purpose, we have maintained a button here, notification, where all the deletion tracking has been added within the visits, for the visits. So I'll take you to the manager's login so that we can check what exactly has been done, how he'll get to know that he has been deleted from the visit. We'll go to the doctor visit. He has to go to the notification. Here he can see that he has been deleted by Ashish Pal. For this visit. Correct. So now I'll go back to the RE's login. The last thing here is to signify how the the visits which has been closed by an RE, how that will be differentiated. That is the blue color. These visits, which is there in the blue color, these are actually done, these are actually closed, and the rest are scheduled. For example, this on the second, the Dr. Archana Gupta's visit has been scheduled, but yet is not closed in the system. Right. So this was all about doctor visit planning, doctor visit scheduling, doctor visit closing, and adding the participants within the visit and deleting them if it has to be. However, the tracking for deletion is there for every user, that is available with us. Now let us go to the next part, that is DCR. This DCR will be available within the calendar option in your logins. You can see that by logging into your user IDs. I'll go to DCR now. So this is how your DCR will look like. It will be in the calendar format. The default month will be the current month. If you need to select check the DCRs of any previous months, you can select that month, select that year, simply search it. You'll find the calendar. If there would be any visit if there would be any DCR which has been saved already, will be in green color. For example, this which is there in 14th of December. If you need to view it, you just have to click on that and you can view the DCR of that date. So I'll come back to the DCR calendar again. For creating any new DCR, we need to click on new DCR option. It will take us to the current date by default, and if you need to create any DCR for the past dates, you need to select that date and you need to search for that date specifically. So now going on to this DCR, moving forward for this DCR, let us just create a new lead first so that we can see how the DCR will be affected for all these activities, that is doctor visit, home visit and lead. So what I'll do is I'll directly give this lead a home visit so that we can see that how we have to go that home visit will also affect the DCR. I'll select this home visit for tomorrow 10 a.m. or rather I'll do that for today only by 12 a.m. sorry p.m. I have to add the HV location. In communication details the city has to be there. And we'll save it. So now I have created a lead by the name of test 003, and for that lead I have also given the home visit, self-fixed home visit. So now let us go to the home visit, or rather I'll go to the DCR first so as to check how this has actually affected our DCR for today's date. I'll go to the new DCR now. Here you can see for 15th of December one lead has been created, and if in case, which is actually very rare, if in case any manager has also worked to jointly with you to create these leads, to fetch these leads from market, you can select these names here. You simply need to click on these names so that that joint working is also been signified. Now I'll go back to the home visit so that I can also close this feedback, give this feedback of home visit. I need to click on scheduled activity status, and I have to change the activity status from scheduled to done. The reason says I'll give it a follow up again for after 2 days by 10 a.m. right, and we'll save it. So now you have done a home visit, and you have closed that visit, you have given the PPT, you have given the feedback there, and let us see how this will affect the DCR. Now as soon as you have done that, given the feedback of that home visit, you can see that this home visit is available here. However, when you have scheduled that home visit for today, for 15th of December, that would not have affected the DCR. That means for home visit and for doctor visits, unless and until those visits are in the done status, or in other ways, unless and until the person will not give the feedback, will not store the feedback within the system and close this visit in the system, that will not be reflecting in the DCR for that day. So now we have created one lead and one home visit, but this home visit was done with the manager, reporting manager, so he can select that here. And now doctor visit, so I'll create one schedule one doctor visit again for you. I'll go to the doctor planner again. We'll edit it for December 15. I'll schedule 2 visits here and will save it. Asking for the time, I'll give the time as 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. and will save it. So 2 visits for Ashish Pal has been scheduled here. What I'll do is that I'll go to the manager's login now, so that the manager can also join in from the planner only. So I'll log in with the reporting manager for this RE. Go to the doctor plan, visit plan, edit it, we'll go to Ashish Pal. Sorry, now I need to edit it now. So now the manager is also joining in within these visits, within the meetings. He has signified that on his planner now. I'll go back to the RE again. Now let us see how the DCR will be affected. We'll go to the new DCR, check for 15th. Oh, the doctor visit is still not there, and the reason being that because that doctor visit has not been closed in the system yet. So now for that purpose I need to go to the doctor visit my calendar now, where I can change the activity status for these 2 visits which are actually scheduled for 15th of December. I'll simply select the done, select timings accordingly, 2:30 p.m. Select the purpose, would be tie up, and we'll save it. So here you can see one is done, another one is scheduled. I'll close this one also. The date would be same and the time would be 2 p.m. Close this. Remarks and save. So now 2 visits were scheduled by RE, were planned by RE, and then the manager has also planned to join in within those 2 visits, doctor visits. And now I'll see how it will affect. I'll select the date, I'll search it again, and it says there are 2 visits, doctor visits for 15th of December. Both are in joint working. First is with Dinesh Prasad Tiwari, another one is also with Dinesh Prasad Tiwari. Now this is how all the activities will automatically come within your DCR as soon as you'll do those activities within your login for that date. For example, I have created a lead here for 15th of December that has reflected directly into the DCR. Then I have closed the home visit, and after closing that visit it has also reflected in the DCR of this RE. Then I have created 2 doctor visits in which the manager has also joined in, and I've given the feedback of doctor visit, those doctor visit. I've closed those visits, and only after closing it the visits are reflecting in the DCR now. Now I can save it, and yes, we need to ensure that all the activities for that day has been closed, so that there is no discrepancy that the home visit is not showing, the doctor visit is not showing in the DCR. So the person, before saving a DCR for that, for the day, the person has to make sure that the activities has been closed well within the date range. So if there are any additional remarks for that day, you can add that. If there is any an additional activity, you can chalk it down.